recommend to you Phoebe, our sister, who is a minister of the congregation that is in Cenchreae, that you may welcome her in the Lord in a way worthy of the holy ones, and that you may assist her in any matter where she may need you. For she herself also proved to be a defender of many, yes, of me myself. That would be Acts 16, verses 1 and 2, speaking about Phoebe. Phoebe was given exceptional work to do as a traveling minister, a work that was given to men such as Titus, Timothy, Silas, John, James, Peter. Serious work. Women were not allowed to travel by themselves. They had to have male escort, family, relative with them. They could not just travel by themselves. Women who did travel by themselves were of ill repute. Phoebe was of fine repute as a Christian, and Paul entrusted her with that, but no doubt she had male escort from the congregation with her. Now, Acts 17 would tell us something about the reputation of women that were considered fine, of good repute. Acts 17, verse 12, it says, "Therefore many of them became believers, and so did not a few of the reputable Greek women and of the men." Reputable Greek women. So that was an adjective that was used for a reason. They weren't the ones who behaved in the typical way. They're of good and high quality stature and morals and deportment. Now we find something that Paul said about women that most people are offended by. He said in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verses 11 through 15, it reads this way: "Let a woman learn in silence with full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. Also Adam was not deceived, but the woman was thoroughly deceived and came to be in transgression." He says that women should not be what? Teaching in the congregation. So then how can you explain Phoebe? She was atypical, obviously. So he's speaking about the general lot of women, which that himself could be very frustrating for women. Just bypass that text. We don't like to hear that we're petty. We don't like to hear that we bite and slander and willing to murder another woman, even a man, because of our insane jealousy. Hell has no fury as a woman scorned. That's a saying. We go off the wall with our hatred and our pettiness and envy. Speaking as a woman, I have the inside scoop. I must say that is true. It takes a lot of taming to bring that into control. So Phoebe was under her own self-discipline as a beginning before she even became a Christian, because that's not something you could do overnight, even when you become a Christian, because Euodia and Syntyche were at it, and they were Christians. Now, there's something else to be taught in Timothy chapter. Let's take a look. In 1 Timothy chapter 2, talking about going down through 1 through verse 7, talks about elders in the congregation. Then it moves on in verse 8 about ministerial servants, talking about the men. Then they talk about women. Let's read this. "Ministerial servants should likewise be serious, not double-tongued, not giving themselves to a lot of wine, not greedy of dishonest gain, holding the sacred secret of the faith with a clean conscience. Also let these be tested as to fitness first, then let them serve as ministers as they are, free from accusation." Now it's talking about women who are ministerial servants in verse 11. "Women should likewise be serious, not slanderous, moderate in habits, faithful in all things." And it goes to 12, back into just general ministerial servants and giving the highlight to men. "Let ministerial servants be a husband of one wife." Now, do you see? Some people lose that because they see men, and then something about women stuck in and don't even think they're talking about ministerial servants. Women were ministerial servants too. Phoebe was exceptional because she was given the work of a traveling minister.